Welcome to the channel, you magnificent geeks. Today in this video, I, Detective Zoro, will be suggesting some Seuss anime that aren't Taihen, so let's begin. At number 5, we have Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time starts off pretty standard if you enjoy your harem fantasy anime. It follows a hero and recent savior of the land having every girl throwing themselves at him. However, it is around the time Oni are practically pulling off his pants to get at his legendary baby batter that you realize that this will be an advanced Ecchi experience. Although the entire premise of Peter Grill is about how he only wants to be with his girlfriend and not other girls. He also gets with the other girls, giving them the genetic material they are after. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time is really the pinnacle of sexual anime, since it is one of the few anime that actively injects it into every episode. At number 4, we have Why the Hell Are You Here, Sensei? Why the hell are you here? Sensei is the type of short-form episode anime that makes you wonder, why the hell was it made, Sensei? In each meandering 11-minute episode, the sole meat of the anime is about the shenanigans of 4 student-teacher pairs, where the students always walk in on their adult female teachers in compromising and very sexy positions. It's like a sexy anime girl pinup poster, but with slightly animated comedy. That said, it's not bad, especially if student-teacher romance anime is something that catches your interest. At number 3, we have Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. Isekai had been steadily chugging towards this point for a while. Either they had remained stagnated, recycling the same basic premise, or they were steadily outdoing each other with more and more outrageous hooks. Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World is pretty much the apex of outrageous hooks. It suggests that it is one of those stagnated isekai plots about exploring dungeons with a harem. However, it quickly becomes suspect when you realize the main character bought that harem as slaves. What's more, while they do aid him in adventuring, the dessert at the end of every harem in the Labyrinth of Another World episode after a certain point is him returning home and having graphic sex with them too. At number 2, we have Interspecies Reviewers. Finally, we've reached the sexual anime that eschews all attempt at plot, and is just about going whoring with the boys. But really, Interspecies Reviewers is just about 2 guys going to different brothels in a fantasy world and making commentary about the working ladies and creatures. While it is a worthwhile premise for a comedy, Interspecies Reviews is definitely more Ecchi than comedy. At number 1, we have Testament of New Devil Sister. The second of the Ecchi Big 3, Testament of New Devil Sister upholds light novel tradition by being about what it says in the title. The main character gets 2 new stepsisters, which becomes awkward when he realizes they are demons and he used to hunt demons. That said, Testament of New Devil Sister flawlessly combines forcing the characters to live together with the guilt-free, free pass to lewdness that is making them step-siblings instead of blood relatives. While it masters old Ecchi tropes, the series does feature an interesting plot, although this one is supported more by the booba than the plot. That's the video, you guys. Subscribe for part 2!